Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you so much for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. It all really matters, and I'm very appreciative. Today, we are asking, who will you marry? Or who will you end up with? Also, I am doing a giveaway, so once I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away 2 free readings to people who are subscribed and leave comments. So pile number 1 is the Hermit. Pile number 2 is the 10 of Pentacles. Pile number 3 is the King of Wands. And pile number 4 is the Ace of Cups. Pardon me. So, I continue to be at interesting levels of grace. And we're going to start with pile number 1. Hello, my beautiful and talented pile number 1s. So you have pile number 1 and the Hermit card. I'm going to, before I read that, I want to make sure that I have other context, because I feel like it's always important. But this may be somebody who's very introspective. Also, let me know if you like me putting out a card so that it's easier to pick for you. All right, I have the 9 of Cups, the Lovers, the 6 of Swords, and the Sun. Is this somebody that you already know? It's possible that some of you do. But this person's very introspective. This person really challenges what they know. But they're going to feel like a dream come true for you. There's going to be a lot of equal love. And if you need to move on from something difficult, this is something that's going to give you a lot of clarity. Yeah. So with the Hermit, I'm wondering if maybe you may need to do a little bit of introspection yourself about what you really want. Because I think that what you really want, you can have. So a little bit of manifesting, perhaps. But yes, you're going to have, I don't know if this is somebody that's coming back, but I'm getting for most of you, this is somebody that you have not dated before, that you're going to move on from difficult things. But this person's going to give you clarity and happiness. This person's going to feel like a wish come true. Who will you marry, pile 1? It's going to be somebody that you work really well together with. I'm not feeling for most of you that it is a work situation, but like the cooperation level is very good between the two of you. Also with the 7 of Wands, is he a little closed off? Are you a little closed off? I'm getting that this is somebody that is going to be willing to work, like willing to fight for the relationship. Like they're going to show you with their actions that they care. They're going to work together well with you, because with the 6 of Cups, this is somebody that is on your spiritual path. This is somebody that Spirit brought to you. Got the 3 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Are you going... Because I'm not feeling that you're going to have a lot of heartbreak in this situation. But I feel like with the Six of Swords that you may have dealt with heartbreak before. Yeah, with the Five of Cups. So I'm getting, when you're fully able to move on from the heartache and regret, and are able to, you know, with Five of Cups, it's about being able to not concentrate on what you've lost, but what you still have. So when you're fully willing to move forward on this, I think that this person is going to come into your life. Yeah, and again, same card with the Knight of Hearts, you know, Knight of Cups. This person is going to show you that they care. You're not going to have to guess. Yeah. It's not going to be like you're not decoding anything. It's clear. It's going to be something that's very clear that they have genuine affection for you. With the Six of Cups, it could be somebody that you've known in the past. Yeah. I'm not getting that it's somebody that you date, but maybe it's somebody that you have some kind of established, like, you know, like it could be somebody you knew as a child, somebody that, you know, you just had a lot of good and happy feelings for. Yeah. So, but to get into this relationship, you're going to have to be willing to cut out what doesn't serve you. Cut out what doesn't serve you and move forward. So maybe it could be that you have certain patterns. Yeah. Yeah, you really do. So you may be staying in situations that don't serve you. Because I don't know if it's a fear of being alone. Yeah, I feel like some of you have a fear of being alone. But the fear should be being stuck in something that doesn't serve you. Because if you're willing to be alone, you can take action towards things that you really want. And the things that you really want have the opportunity, like I'm getting like holding the space. Like holding the space for something's good. Holding the space for something that, waiting for something that's worth your time. Yeah. So don't be afraid to be single. Because you are going to bring in, you know, clarity. You're going to bring in somebody who actually cares about you. You're going to bring in an equally loving relationship. It's, you know, it's the Lovers and the Six of Cups with the Sun. You have the opportunity for a love that few people will get to experience. But holding on to what people who don't serve you, and I feel like it's specifically people that don't serve you, will only get you people who don't serve you. So be willing to take steps forward, to be willing to invest in what you actually want in the future. Because I'm getting that some people in this pile feel like people are going to change. And it's not that people never do, but rarely and for their own reasons. When you can, in fact, just have somebody that will do the things that you want and need because they want to. So I'm getting be a beginner on your path of moving forward. Yeah, be a beginner on your path moving forward, because you are going to get that interest from the people that will bring you happiness, that will actually look out for your best interests. So you are going to end up with somebody wonderful, but the biggest don't be afraid of being picky. Be afraid of tying yourself to things that are unworthy of you. That needs to die. That yeah, I'm just getting that this person is going to be somebody that really fits you, but you need to be okay with going into the unknown. So stop being so indecisive about it. Take action. I'm getting just take action. So specifically, if you guys are in a relationship where things aren't good, remember, you can't change that person. So you are either deciding to stay in something not good, or moving forward towards the opportunity of something that will be amazing. I'm also getting take the time you need to heal. No relationship hopping for you guys. Take the time. Figure out what you like and want. And, maybe some of you already do know, but I feel like some people in this pile so I've got the 9 of Wands. So is this about... Because the 9 of Wands is, fighting, putting up walls, but being tired. So if you're with somebody who makes you feel like this, they're not your person. I mean, you can choose to stay stuck in something perpetually not fun, but you can also just have somebody who's right for you. You just so as the Lovers is a choice, just figure out what end result you want and move towards that. So you're gonna, and I feel like you are, well, you have a choice about who you end up with. There's definitely 2 very distinct choices in this pile. But choose somebody who fills you with joy, that you can really can say that a relationship with them it contains the seed of growth. Because you can you can choose to stay with somebody who won't look out for your interests. It's just, do you want that? And it's okay to have feelings, but find your internal balance. And definitely accept that you're better than bad behavior, because once you're willing to cut that out, you have a soulmate coming. So yeah, choose, like, you have the opportunity for good fortune in a connection. Something that will be prosperous and abundant. Something that will make you feel comforted and safe. Yeah. Or you can follow things that won't treat you well and will end in heartbreak. Just so, even if you've dealt with that heartbreak, remember that things along the way, you know, can just make your heart more beautiful. That, you know, there is help. You know, there is healing that is here for you. There's hope and healing that's here for you. You just need to say no to the things, really no, and never again to the things that don't bring you happiness, so that you can have things that bring you joy and clarity. Yeah, so I'm getting, in case of a serious accident, call a priest. I feel for some of you, you need to let go of something that wasn't ever going to serve you. And it's not wrong that you had feelings, that you had love, that you had care. But you may have to have last rites called over the accident scene. You know, it's because... And don't panic about finding something new. You want to. Finding something new is going to be better. So don't panic. Take the risks that you need to take so that you can have a rapid movement forward. Take the time you need to take to heal. Find somebody that really sees you for who you are and really, really likes it. Because, you know, you are going to receive passion in that. There is going to be prosperity in that connection. And I'm getting, like, avoid the arrogant. If that is for some reason something that, you know, like there is some level of, I'm not really feeling from you, but like if you're feeling somebody is treating you as if they are infinitely better than you, then they don't really have a place with you. Because they can't be good enough for you if they don't treat you well. I don't care what they have on paper. If they don't treat you well, it's not that you're not good enough. They just can't be good enough for you. So I hope that this helps you. I hope that this gives you clarity, and I hope that you're willing to put yourself in a position where you take the time to do your own inner work so that you can have a situation that is a dream come true, a wish come true, that gives you clarity, that's, you know, that will move forward. And move on from anything that's not serving you. It's not serving you because it's not meant for you. Yeah. Put your sights on the future when you are going to have somebody that just loves you, because what I'm getting over and over again is that you have an opportunity for somebody who just overwhelmingly loves you. But you need to let go of things that, don't help you. And the reason, and we all hold on to those things because we do get something out of it. Maybe we get to maybe we don't get to have to think about things too seriously. But it wears us out. And you have a choice of, something just phenomenally amazing. Why settle for something painful? So I hope that this helped you. I'm giving away 2 free readings. You just have to be subscribed and comments. I'm going to give those away once I hit 5,000 subscribers. And I also just want to thank everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing. And you guys are the best. So, hello, my beautiful and talented pile number 2. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is about really building something that is strong, that has a foundation. It's something with family. It's something that's abundant. With the Wheel of Fortune, this person is destined to come into your life. Now, I think destiny is sometimes... there's self-determination in our lives too. Sometimes we just have people who are meant to come in. And you have people who are meant to come in. Who we are to them, that's dependent on us. But this person will offer you family, will offer you stability, will be there for the long run. Yeah. This is not somebody that you just said I do with. This is somebody that you go the distance with. That you stay with. Because you build on practical things. I have kind of a troubling card, which is the 7 of Swords, which I'm going to get some more clarity on. The 3 of Wands. The 6 of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay, does this person run away? Do you run away? I mean, there's some... I've got the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. So it's almost like... with the 3 of Wands and the Page of Swords. So with the... I feel like the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords is related. With the 7 of Swords, like that's dishonest people. But I'm not really getting that this person is a dishonest person. I'm getting like, it is going to be important to, if you are keeping dishonest people in your life, it's going to be important for you to move away from that drama into something better. And really focus on the future. Focus on communication that offers clarity. You also have a lot of swords in this pile, so some of you are my air signs. But also, I think that this relationship that can go the distance, this relationship that was meant to come into your life, is going to go so much better with, clear communication, like facing what you need to face. So if for any reason you do have a tendency to leave when things get rough, yeah, and some of you do, that's going to be hurtful for you having something that lasts. It's counterproductive to that. Now, obviously, when things get really bad, sometimes we do need to cut our losses. But we also need to face what's in front of us. Yeah. With honesty. So I'm getting like really clear communication is going to be something that is going to help you achieve this. Also, like, if you're dealing with people who aren't giving you honesty, that's a good thing, you know, to indicate that this is not the person for you. Because I feel like the person that you do end up really settling down with, that you do look forward to this future with, is going to be somebody who may even be blunt. Yeah, but they will be honest. So I'm getting that there is going to be a rebirth with this connection. I don't know if you've had a former connection with this person. I'm getting for most of you, you haven't. But you are going to get a different kind of relationship. And I feel like being super honest, being super communicative, setting clear boundaries, all of those are going to be things that set this up for you. Who will you marry or end up with? Yeah. I feel like you're going to meet this person once both of you. So this person is going to be a courageous person. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're in a, you know, hero profession, but they are somebody who takes control of themselves, who does self-mastery, who has dealt with heartbreak. But also, I'm not getting that they don't wallow in it, they move forward from it. And I feel like for this one, I feel like that there is a little bit of mirroring. I feel like you're going to have similar life experiences to this person. And when you are, you know, really self-aware, really willing to end old cycles, that, you know, you're just going to get success, like success, happiness, like the person that you're meant to be with is going to be there. And like it's like the more self-growth you do, the closer you bring this person to you. So when you master yourself, when you end negative cycles, when you overcome your pain, this person is like, this person's on a parallel path to do the same thing. So the person that you marry is going to be somebody that the reason why it's going to be so stable is because you both individually will have broken negative cycles in your life, so that you're coming to each other as the best versions of yourself. And drop some cards as I do. Who will you marry? limitless. Now, what I'm getting with this is you're going to marry somebody who has just decided that there is no limit that they're willing to accept. That there is no, that they feel that they can really manifest their existence. And at that point, you're going to be there too. So it's like anything that you think was holding you back, you're going to realize that it wasn't there. And that this person is just going to be somebody who's very solid. It's possible that they could be an earth sign. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the case. But some of you, they are. Especially, but they're going to be somebody who has set up their life in a very solid manner. So you are going to have a very beautiful marriage. You're going to have a marriage that's going to last. You're going to have a marriage with somebody who's very emotionally mature. And you're going to get that marriage once you've done that same level of work. So do concentrate on your healing and happiness. Even if you're not, terribly broken, sometimes we're all dealing with things. Sometimes we're still in old patterns. And you and your person are both going to be people who look and take responsibility for what they do in any situation. Use that to transcend the situation and transcend any limitations. So you are going to have an amazingly mindful love story. There is going to, and you guys are going to be able to be really emotionally tender and soft with each other because you're both on the same team. Yeah, you're both on the same team. You're solidly on the same team. You both want what the other wants. So definitely don't panic if it's not right now. Yeah, because you're going to be having something that you will have family, you will have stability. And this was actually sticking to the back of the door card. So, this is a transition. So, when you transition to your best self, you're willing to work together in the attachments that you do, that you choose to keep. Because sometimes, you shouldn't necessarily keep all attachments. Then you're going to have a lot of action. There's going to be a lot of passion. But I also feel like you guys are going to be very intentional with what you want. And you're going to be putting in this limitless energy that you're going to realize that you have towards the goal that you want. And you are going to have just an ocean of love between the two of you. And there is going to be a lot of clarity, and there's going to be even more spiritual growth. Because this is the person that comes to you and is already well grown and established, and you're both, it's when, so if you have healing to do, do it, because you're anchoring this into your existence. You're anchoring in this true stability that was meant for you. that is going to just be phenomenally accepted, phenomenally successful between the two of you. So, be discerning about what you are accepting in your life. Be discerning about whatever other people are bringing to the table, because this person is going to be an addition, not a subtraction, into your life. This is going to be a connection that brings a lot of abundance, and this may also be financial abundance. Yes, I feel like that whether this person comes in as financially abundant, you're definitely going to have financial abundance together. Your connection is going to make you both more awesome than the awesome people that you made yourself into so you could be in a good relationship. Yeah. And I feel like I've got, this is like the ship. It's, so it's moving forward, but it's moving forward on water, which is emotion. But this is also a larger ship. It's like you moving forward with your emotions is going to like bring other people with you. Like, it's like your healing story, your love story, your happiness is going to have ripple effects that bring other people forward into a more conscious and happy kind of love. So if you do need to review your life and turn a new leaf on certain things, do it. Because you're bringing in somebody that you have so much in hope and healing with in the connection. Like, you're bringing in somebody that you just always want to be around. Like, and, we all have limits on that because we all have different comfort zones for how, much time we want to spend together. But you're going to love each other's company. And it's going to bring abundance. It's going to bring abundance in love, and it's going to bring abundance in money as well. Yeah, I'm getting that. And they are going to treat you like somebody who is absolutely cherished. And you're going to do the same thing because you're going to be at a place where you know that you need to be giving the same amount that you're getting. So just make sure that you cooperate, because some things, sometimes you need to rise against and cut things out. But when things are right, make sure that you're in a cooperative place where you're realizing you're on the same team, because you are going to be on the winning team. And you are going to have a lot of happiness and celebration with each other. But you're going to get this once you've dealt with your core issues. Yeah, dealing with your core issues, this may be a twin path for some of you. And it does feel like a path in which, you just get to that level and it comes in. So I've got the mother charm. So some of you, your mother is very significant. This person's mother might be very significant to them. Some of you are going to, I'm also getting this is going to produce children. I mean, some of you, might not be able to, we all have the thing, but I think for most of you, you are going to have this really happy foundation, and you are going to produce children. Maybe you're just going to raise children. Yeah, some of you, they might not be biological, but you're going to be raising children together. Yeah. So set your intentions on what you want, because you are limitless on what you can manifest. Yeah, and once you set out on that journey to bring in that 10 of Pentacles energy, you're gonna get it. Like, you know, the only thing you need to do is just like not put up with things that aren't worth you. Yeah, just like don't, because fate is coming in for you to bring this person in your life. It's just, you do need to, it's not like it's like once you have done the things to kind of, you know, to kind of develop into the right frequency, then you're gonna get something that's very clear, very honest, very, yeah, so thank you so much. That was a very beautiful reading. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 free readings as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers, so just be subscribed and comment. And thank you so much for everybody who's been liking, sharing, and subscribing. It really matters, and I'm just really grateful. Hello, my gorgeous and talented King of Wands people. With pile number 3. Who will you marry? So I've got the King of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the Hanged Man. The 3 of Swords. So we'll see if this is maybe, I'm going to get clarity. So I've got the Lovers and the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is somebody that is really passionate. The Lovers, you know, is kind of this decision to love. But it will have a lot of attraction. It will feel very right. But I am going to get clarity on the 2 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the 3 of Swords. Is this somebody that you have had a past relationship with? Is this somebody that maybe you had a situationship with that you didn't? Is this somebody that you already know? I'm getting for you, most of you, this isn't someone you already know. But there's this 2 of Swords energy. Clarified by the 9 of Cups. Are they not going to be sure? I feel like you're going to be the person that they set the intention, put out in the universe, maybe without even knowing. Yet when they find you, they're going to still be confused. I'm getting too good to be true. With the Hanged Man, I'm going to clarify with the 3 of Wands. Yeah, this person, you know, may just then decide to stall. And this is going to cause heartbreak between you. It's like they weren't expecting to get what they want, so they stall because, you know, the risk is too big of losing what they want. So like there may be some heartbreak within your connection. Like it's like they want stability, you want stability, but you want stability more, and they really want to protect their heart, and that's ironically is likely to cause heartbreak. So this person is somebody that follows their passions a lot. They might be very creative. Tell me more about this person. But also remember, if you see something that you don't like, then you can also choose to do things differently. But this person is somebody who is very established, a very dominant personality. a very passionate personality. They overall in their life, they tend to go for what they want. But they're going to be a little bit freaked out. Yeah, you're going to freak them out. You're going to freak them out. They're going to get all confused. And eventually, they're really, really going to come to the realization that they actually knew at the very beginning that you were the wish come true. But this is going to be maybe a little bit of a journey. So tell me more about the person you will marry. 5 of Cups. Like, are you going to have disappointment in this connection? Are they going to have disappointment? Okay, I think that their actions that are going to be really confusing to you and to them is going to be caused by them concentrating on past loss and not on this beautiful opportunity that's in front of them. So pile 3, who will you marry? I feel like there is going to end up being a new beginning that is going to be a little bit more stable in this connection that ultimately is going to lead to success. And a lot of passion. And this is something, like I said from the very beginning, this person is manifesting you into their life. They want someone who exactly has what you have to offer. It's just that they get so freaked out once their dream gets presented to them that they don't jump on the opportunity. So like this person may take a while to come around. Like I feel like you're going to have a new beginning with them, but I'm not going to lie, it sounds a little bit tiring. But eventually, they're going to get to the point where they drop their baggage and are willing to have a new start. New start, new start, new start. Now, if they're in this energy where, don't put in more energy than they're putting in. Either way, they're eventually going to come around, but and I feel like you're going to have a lot of feelings for this person. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of feelings for this person. But if they're, if they're not making good decisions, don't enable bad decisions. This person is still going to come around. Just stay in walk your truth, stay in your happiness. Because ultimately you might run across more than one person who acts a fool. That doesn't mean that person is your person. So walk your path, walk your truth, make sure that you keep your boundaries and your self-respect high. And this person is going to, you're going to have this amazing connection. This person is going to freak out. This person is going to act like a fool in the bad way before they act like a fool in the good way. So, in that time, concentrate on walking your truth, walking your path, being authentic to yourself. Because eventually that's the person that they were trying to manifest in your life anyways. It's, if you do any change because you're working towards being a better person, not because you feel like that's what somebody else expects from you. Because this person is going to maybe mess with your mind a little bit because they can't make up theirs. They will make up theirs because ultimately they're going to realize that they really feel safe around you. That you give them something that they've been wanting the whole time. Yeah, but I'm getting like, because I don't want you to fall into a trap, because there's plenty of people who, aren't ever going to offer you what you need. This person is going to come around once they see that they're not acting in an appropriate way towards getting their wish fulfillment. So walk your path, walk your truth, be the human being that you want to be. Because you deserve to have your needs met. This person also deserves to have their needs met. But, let them figure out the truth. Let them figure out the truth. Don't let their... Yeah, because you don't want to get caught in a trap of somebody else. Because, you could say, well, the person that I meant to marry initially, isn't the greatest, so I should stay in this bad situation. And that you don't want, because that's not what you're getting. You're getting somebody that you both just... that who you are on an intrinsic level is what the other person has always wanted. So this person is eventually going to, they are that person. And they're going to be somebody that does actually really want you to be safe and happy, not somebody that is just using you and taking from you. Which, some of this initial behavior is going to be a little bit hard to discern which one it is. So stay in your truth, stay in your power, but know that, your person may take a moment to adjust to reality. And I have 222 on the clock, so that might be really significant to you. Yeah, this person is very afraid of too good to be true, and you're going to read that way, and they're going to freak out because of it. But, at that point, put your energy into your own truth, in your own self, because that's what's going to make it work out. So I've got the rose quartz, and the rose quartz is about pure love, like pure, kind love. So if you're like, that's one of the things that you're going to be able to discern this relationship with. Even though this person initially is going to try to sneak away. And they may try to sneak away because they just get overwhelmed. And that may cause some heartbreak in the connection. But they're actually want you to be safe and happy. And they actually feel safe around you. And you both deserve to have your needs met. And again, like I'm saying, don't compromise who you are, not an inch, not a second. That's not what's going to get you this relationship. Yeah. It's also not going to make them deal with their issues faster. Stay in the power of your authenticity. Because this person is going to come around to your authenticity. Because your authenticity is what's meant to be. It's just this person has some hang-ups. And that you're going to have a lot of passion in this relationship. So you're going to feel a lot of passion in this relationship. You're going to feel a lot of love in this relationship. And eventually you're going to get a lot of clarity in this relationship. And this person is probably going to need to come into their own personal clarity before it's worth walking the journey with them. And I did get a confirmation on that. So, like, you're probably going to meet them and know them for a little while before you can come together in this kind of connection. But, like, you do have the keys to each other's hearts. You do have... It's like you feel each other's life force. Like you feel each other on a soul level. Which is probably why this freaks this person out. And it will. But you will feel this person on a soul level. Like your life energies, you're going to be very resonant. And ultimately, the twists and turns along the way are going to be worth it. That you are going to experience spiritual growth through knowing this person. That this connection is a loving connection. Even though it's not always going to be a smooth connection. But I think that once they come into their level of clarity, because I think that you're going to be a lot more clear on this in the beginning than they are. Yeah. Because they're going to be coming through on a lens of fear. But there's hope and healing in this connection. That they do see you for this beautiful, individual, magical person that you are. And I think that you need to stay in your belief, in your self-belief, like in your knowing who you are, being grounded in who you are. Because this person is going to come to that same belief and then want to, make things happen. But yeah, I'm getting like, stay strong in your foundation, in who you are, in walking your truth. And this person is going to rise to the occasion. And if the person doesn't rise to the occasion, then you know it's not your person. But yeah, always know that if you choose a relationship, that you deserve to be safe and happy. That this person is going to eventually realize that you're offering this and this is what they wanted. It's just going to be a lot for them to process. But eventually you will find stability. And you will get an offer of stability. But when they're in their confusion, they're not your person yet. Like, they will be. But, like, it's not your problem if they haven't dealt with their issues. Look on the horizon that you want, be putting the wishes that you want to happen. This person will come around and then start actually, taking action towards their dream come true. They just need to take the goggles of past pain off. And then, happy new future and success will happen. So, it will be an adventure, but it will lead to happiness. So, oh, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing. I do have 2 free readings I'm giving out once I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just be subscribed and comment, and you're in the running. And we're going to move on to pile number 3. So hello, my gorgeous pile number 3s. So I'm sorry, I keep saying pile number 3 when it is pile number 4 with the Ace of Cups. So hello, my beautiful Ace of Cup pile. So the Ace of Cups is a very fortuitous reading to get in love. Ace of Cups. Oh, and of course the sun's on the bottom. And balance is too. So with the Ace of Cups, that's overflowing love. It's also a new beginning. Got the 7 of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. I feel like this may take some time to like build the relationship to come into fruition. Should I take this card? Yeah. And I've got the Page of Pentacles as well. Like, I feel like this relationship, you know, is going to offer you new things than what you're than maybe what you're used to. Like, you're going to like have success in this connection. You are going to have there's going to be success, there's going to be clarity, there's going to be overwhelming emotions, and you may have to like be a beginner again at something. Like, I mean, some of you, this could be you haven't had a lot of relationships, but I think that navigating a relationship in a new way. Yeah, I'm getting navigating a relationship in a new way. So with the Hanged Man, I mean, I am getting like this is going to take a while, but I'm also getting that there is a certain energy of having to look at things in a different way and moving forward in relationships in a different way than you have in the past. And then this is going to bring up around, I think that, you know, looking at things in a new way, being willing to do things in a different way is going to bring around this new, fresh opportunity. So tell me about this person. Tell me about this person. I've got Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Empress, and the 3 of Swords. So like this person is going to be somebody who's very caring and nurturing, like very caring and nurturing, and also abundant. That is 2 things that the Empress and the Queen of Swords have. Sorry, I said Queen of Swords, but it's the Queen of Pentacles. I'm also getting that no matter how kind and wonderful and beautiful this person is, she does have her hand on a sword. Like, this is, you know, this could be a male or female, but like, this is somebody that is going to offer a great deal of love, support, nurturing, kindness. But don't, and I'm going to emphasize, don't assume that there's weakness here. Because this person is willing to cut out anybody who tries to take advantage of the really abundant things that they have to offer. So, like, and maybe that's why you may need to review things and do things in a different way Because if you maybe have some things that you need to work on, as we all occasionally have things we need to work on, like, this person has so much to give. This person, like, is going to give an overwhelming amount of nurturing. But don't make them, cut you off. That's going to, lead to heartbreak. Like, so, like, so I'm getting, like, this is the person that you could spend forever with. This is like an ideal partner for you. And if you break their heart, you're only breaking your own heart. So with this, I get that there needs to be some level of rebirth. Is it rebirth within you? Have you had a connection with this person before? Have some of you had a connection with this person before? I'm not really getting a lot of past energy, but, like, don't try to get away with something with this person. You will get a different experience. This person is going to, like, give you honesty, clarity, but, like, they expect integrity. And they're going to give you just an overwhelming amount of love, but you also need to pour into the cup. Yeah, judgment. Like, there is something that truly needs to be reviewed. So if for some reason, like, you do something that isn't conducive to having a happy relationship, take some time and fix that. Because you're going to get somebody who's an ideal partner and that you can have real happiness with. And if you do what you do because you have anxiety, what you're manifesting in is heartbreak into your life instead of just being really taken care of. So, like, know that you will have to put in effort. You're not going to have, I feel like you don't even have to, like, do exactly as much as this person does, because this person tends to give, they're a really big giver. Like, this person doesn't need to think about that. But if you have some selfish tendencies, you do need to think about that. Because you're looking at something where your ship is going to come in. But are you going to be ready? And I feel like you're getting some of this because this person is slated to come into your life relatively soon. So Spirit is warning you to get ready. Because this person, it's like you're going to get what you give. And you certainly need to move on from anything negative. Because that's not what you want to bring into this relationship. Because what this relationship has to offer is just a phenomenal amount of love. What this relationship has to offer is, clarity, victory, integrity. So be the person that it makes sense to have this relationship. Like be the person that's planting that seed nurturing it to grow. Because when you plant that seed, nurture it to grow, you're going to get celebration and happiness. I feel like maybe I should get another card out of here too. That's what I'm feeling. So if you have any behaviors that maybe you only manifest because of a lack of self-worth, maybe if it's jealousy, okay, some of you it's jealousy. This person isn't going to give you anything to be jealous about. They will, however, cut you out if you bring in negative things. So for one, accept that you are worthy of an overwhelming, joyful love with somebody who is amazing. That when you accept that is what you're worthy of, that this is coming to you because you at your best is worth this person at their best. And this person, it's just, are you living in your best self? Because we all have shadow sides. We all have things that we do. We all maybe have things that, maybe even that we accept that's not good enough. And you really doing that self-nurturing and really letting go of poor past coping mechanisms. So that you can have something that is going to be ideal for you, that is going to be stable, that's going to be abundant, that's going to be full of love. That you do have to plant the seeds for and put some consistent effort towards. But all of that effort is going to move you away from things that aren't good and make you really happy. So, I mean, I'm getting just this person, this opportunity, this person is coming into your life soon. And you being the person that can accept being treated well, that can accept, and I got a big thing on accept being treated well. Because you don't want to take out your unresolved issues on this person, because they're past being willing to deal with unnecessary drama. And it is. And it's only coming from a place of personal pain and not accepting your own value. It's like you're going to be good enough when you decide that you already are. So I'm getting, find your healing. And I'm also getting, this person isn't here to heal you. You heal you, because really, regardless of what has happened or like any fault, it's not your fault that you're responsible for your healing, but you're responsible for your healing. And your healing is going to allow you to have something better than you ever thought that you were, than you ever thought that you were worthy of. It's going to plant the seeds for incredible success. So your healing, your taking responsibility for healing is going to bring you a lot of prosperity. This person is going to bring you a lot of prosperity. Like, you do need to, like, be healed enough that you will work together. If you do have moments that come up, make sure that you're aware of, because this is a prosperous connection. That your emotions are going to be, like, I'm getting that you both have to control your emotions to get, like, this emotional satisfaction. Like, I'm just getting a lot of deal with your pain. And I know that, easier said than done. But spirits is like, the time is now to deal with your pain. Because you don't want to come across the love of a lifetime and, not act right. Because, whether this person is in a, the love of your lifetime or not, like, if you want, just this abundantly happy, beautiful new beginning, where you feel nurtured, where your soul is fed, where, this person treats you with so much value and respect. This person shows you a lot of appreciation. And just, brings you a uncomplicated joy. But it's you can't be cold, be locked off, because you don't see your value. Because the pain, the suffering, the difficulty, the road along the way, all of that, this person's, going to nurture you. This person's going to be holding on to your heart. And this is a person that you can trust to do that. This is a person who takes good care of the person in their life. But the things that happen to you didn't break you. And I know that sometimes you feel that way. But they didn't. They just made you more complicated, made you more beautiful. But you're going to be coming in with somebody who's coming in as their best version of themselves, who is going to use all that energy to just love you. And that's why there's going to be so much hope and joy in this connection. But I'm getting, do your healing work. Like, do what you need to do to find this self-worth. Because this is critical. So I've also got the martini glass. So, I mean, this can be celebration within the connection, but I'm also saying, like, I'm also getting, like, because I'm getting some self-sabotaging tendencies, and, like, if you're doing anything to not help yourself, stop doing that. You know, like, which is easier said than done. But once you really look into, why do I accept this? Why do I do this? And you may find, and because ultimately it comes down to some level of pain. And I'm getting, like, for you, that there's some level of pain of not feeling good enough. And I'm getting, like, send the olive branch to the part of you that's hurting. Offer to protect it. Because that's all it's trying to do. It's just doing it in a bad way. And that's, you know, everything that hurt you, everything like the gravel, you know, it's getting smoothed over into a pearl. Like, you've done a lot, and it's just, so I'm like, just double down on your healing, because your person, the person that you can have forever with, the person that you can truly be happy with, I don't think is very far off. And they're not, and they've done a lot of their healing work. So just move on from what doesn't serve you. Do your own personal review of your actions, of your anxieties, so that you're putting your energy towards what you want, instead of concentrating on what has made you feel less. Because you're planting the seeds for receiving the amazing. Just don't be concentrating on heartbreak. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If for any reason you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just be subscribed and comment. And I just really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you for everybody who's liking, sharing, subscribing, and booking readings with me.